this might be a similar situation.
We're on Marina. It is Liquid's map and mode pick. MacGuffin, of course. And, well, my favorite genre is Marina FPS. I don't know about you, FaZe. Pretty good.
You could have done better.
All
you could have
right.
done so much.
MacGuffin going to be picked up by Waz and ran over to the A base. Rafa and the Hang here to defend. The Hang, well, he's going to take down Hoyt, but not before Hoyt gets him.
No, and as you can see already in the base where Rafa is defending, the guys are positioned themselves in a way that they can intercept the enemies from all the points, which is a great way to do it. Now winning the power-up, Rafa carrying it, going to enemy's base potentially. I'm not too sure if egg control would come back to the base. It would be too easy for Rafa to regain the control of the MacGuffin. So they're going to be playing a little bit slowly right here. They don't want to give it up to power-up and then have the power-up defend the base.
Yeah. Can I just say how cool it is to be casting Rafa? It's like, I didn't think I'd be doing that. But here we are, boys. We made it, Mum. We made it.
Yeah.
And it's looking like a good cap so far for Liquid. Not a good cap, sorry, a good run, as Rafa is going to be able to take it all the way to the base.
Is it really a good run though? They're lacking people on the base. Rafa's very weak. It's not looking that good. Sure, the Hang is coming back. What weapon does he have? Machine gun. He might not do a lot with it. Hoyt trying to be very quick with MacGuffin. Unfortunately, getting a little bit too caught out in the middle of the map. I don't know. This looks very messy at the moment. They keep throwing the MacGuffin back and forth. As you can see, it's everywhere and nowhere. Rafa dropping the MacGuffin, was taking it back to the base potentially. He's just making sure that his teammates are going to be coming very soon, as he's the only one in base.
Yep. So far, so good. As Champ is going to be able to collect it. It's just going to throw it though again, and there's Waz to pick it up and bring it back. This little errand boy, it seems. Waz. So far, it's you know, been contested, but somehow Liquid has every single point.
I mean, it's very important to understand that their communication, the way they speak to each other, and the callouts are very short and to the point, so they don't waste any time. And that's what separates them from a lot of teams. Is a lot of teams talk a lot too much instead of being precise, and those differences can make a massive change to how well teams play.
Absolutely. Waz very patient there with his pincer. Will connect and make the pull and throws it, but knocks
so close
the rim of the window.
So far.
Yep.
Mega spawning.
Getting boosted though.
Getting boosted, but that's not what he wanted. Clearly, like as he turned around, he's like, "No, I want that ammo. I want that mega ammo. Stop boosting me." Every time.
Well, just after you said that Liquid's communication was so good.
See, I shouldn't be even speaking at this point.
Should we just both go entirely silent?
Let Jahal do it.
Yeah. That's good, lad. He'll manage. Rafa going to take down Hoyt. And so far, he's got to stop saying so far. It's all Liquid at the moment, but a potential cap here for egg control. It's in the hands of Goon-Champ. He's waiting for his team to give him the all clear, and he's not going to get it as the Hang takes him down. And now the MacGuffin collected by Rafa, who's running it down underground. Found out by Goon-Champ though, and either team at the moment can get a grip. Please, for the love of God, get a grip.
An easier cap than Messick capping it. He really needs to have people on the same page as he is. They seem to be fighting over certain things alone, so they're very split. You seem to have Gunchamp on base trying to defend it. You have Hoyt trying to help the power up, and it's just a mess.
See what the implosion weevil did to the hang? Oh mate, he's had a strange day at the office. I don't know if it was good or bad, but it was strange.
What's he getting pulled left and right?
Yep. Waz gonna secure it. 100 coins in the purse for Team Liquid, and a pretty good looking round from them here on Marina.
Yeah, even though it was a pretty dominant round from Team Liquid, Egg Control managed to get percentages and points on Team Liquid is big. You're facing top class players, you know, world champions at this point. So even managing 33% is still huge, and I'm pretty sure they're a lot more capable than that, which they're going to show us today.
Absolutely. It's Rafa trying to make a defense of that second red, and oh, everybody's died, and the spectator cam doesn't know what to do. Messick will be collecting the MacGuffin. He's going to get dropped though, and it just continues to be a brawl. Hoyt collects and wants to move out, but Rafa's there, knocks him down, and we're still yet to see a cat with a Vindicator spawning.
Yeah, it's been a very long time that they've spent in the middle of the map. The Hang managing to get the power up, dying straight away to Messick, and Messick dying to someone else, and somebody else picking it up. I have no idea what's going on. Please help.
Baz has the power up. He is probably about to lose it though, because, you know, it's just what happens these days. Liquid does have the point cap on, and Waz can make a bit of a defense with the Vindicator. I'm not too sure about this pincer usage though. He has Shaft, he has
Rocket. Any other weapon?
Oh my god, that was fucking
and
terrible.
The famous mouse shake at the very end.
Oh,
yes,
mate.
That was the decision there about the weapon choice was not beneficial at all. But look, they're still capping it on point. It's okay. He had his teammates in the base helping out later on, so nothing happened.
Yeah, Lord. Quite gonna be making the run with the MacGuffin, trying to knock down Rafa, who will pick up the red. In the hands of Waz goes the MacGuffin, and another cat. Hoyt tries with the shotgun, Messick as well, but Waz holds his own.
Waz's rockets are very, very on point. Even if he's on the verge of dying, he will get you in the end, as you could see. This is looking like it's going to be a more dominant win than the previous round. Almost 100% to 0. All they have to do is, as entirety, they have to defend that. That was a good way to waste some time when it comes to the MacGuffin, but they instantly captain it back, and I think at this point, it's not looking good for them. I don't think they're going to be able to touch it.
There we go. Aye. Liquid looking like the team we were expecting them to be.
I'd like to point out 67% pincer for the Hang, 57% rockets for Waz, and 36% shaft for Rafa. But let's ignore that.
Shh.
No, never mind.
You see nothing, FaZe. We're gonna go to Sunken. Is that allowed? I don't know if that's allowed.
Is it? Of course it is.
Is it allowed?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Well, because it's at control now, they can pick it.
I should have read the rules. Luckily, it didn't come up until the very last map, potentially, of the entire day. But there we are. We're going to a second MacGuffin map. Interesting, you would lose quite so comprehensively and then go, yeah, you know what? We'll play the most similar thing for that.
Yeah,
but
now
there
is
we
the
are.
question whether they feel confident potentially winning, or do they want to just get it over with, which I hope they feel comfortable winning on this map, as any team should. Obviously not because they're playing as Team Liquid, but if you're not comfortable in your team winning or confident, then that's kind of bad.
It is, isn't it? I mean, a lot of the greatest sports people of all time have these weird god complexes, but it seems to help if you just believe you'll win. You tend to do a little bit better. Don't know why it works that way, but it seems to.
No, but right now the MacGuffin being spawned in the middle, Messick getting it, rocket jumping straight to the base, the hang almost catching him with the pincer, but the decision from Messick there was really good, understanding that there's two guys at the bottom. He could easily make the cap by himself without dying.
Yep. That's it. Jumping onto the red, but also the shaft of the hang was as well now. Just about gets in there as Rafa is going to be capping now. Goonshamp collecting that power up and making his way over to the 50 bubble. That's a big pickup for him. Red as well, shaft as well. So many good things for Goonshamp. Let's see what he can do with it.
He can do a lot of self-damage, really, which is not that good in this situation, but I'm not sure. Yeah, he doesn't really want to push the point until his teammates are going to push or take the attention from the players on point. It was a good play by Egg Control. Now it's getting into the base. That's going to be very hard, knowing how well both the Hang, Rafa, and Was can position themselves around the map. Already being chased by one. Luckily managing to cap it. Now it's in their favor in a way to hold the control. Oh.
Yep.
Yes.
Alright. The hang
was
on the
standing
MacGuffin. That felt like such a slow cap from Goonshamp. He had all those resources and then that turned into such a just sort of a nothing capture. As we're gonna see Dahang take it all the way to the other base, and Messick is there with a shotgun, but Waz cleans him up, and he's going to try and hold the point. Liquid they sort of just let it go, and they're not getting red for it. I believe they did get Mega, but this is Hoyt with a lot of stack now, looking to make the cap happen, and then it should be a decent defense as well.
I mean, look, they did let it go, the MacGuffin. With a quick cap, and unfortunately Liquid didn't manage to get it back up, but it did save time, so I don't think it was that much of a wasted opportunity. I think even saving time is worth it. And as you can see, currently it's 51 to 47 for Egg Control. Rafa with the MacGuffin, he's fighting in the middle. I'm not sure if that would be the correct decision there, because it's very messy. But the Hang with the power up just chasing after the MacGuffin and easily capping it in the base.
There we are. You know, I was wondering if this map pick was good from Egg Control, but I just want to take a moment to point how close and hotly contested this has been. They look like a whole different team to the one we saw in Marina. That little bit more comfortable on Duncan. Rafa coming up big with the shaft. Maz as well from range with the blaster, but it looks like Hoyt's gonna be able to take us away. Red armor can't get hit by the hack. Oh, Waz though, he's surrounded and
completely trapped by every single person. But what a good recapture from Egg Control, all standing in the base with blasters out, trying to do as much damage as possible. As you know, blaster being the highest damage weapon in the game, it can be extremely crucial if you do catch someone on the jump pad. You can literally rip their health in a second.
There we are, the throw once again onto the base. It's going just about every which way at this point. Rafa trying to get out with it. Messick instead gonna put an end to that, but the Hang, well, he's the one that's next gonna try and make a run. He's gonna pick up the red, and that certainly helps, dodging through to his base. Blue's there as well, and while there aren't teammates to help him, his stack alone makes him quite the threat.
It does, but then again, oh, Hoyt with the ever so surprising decision with the melee out. I'm not too sure why he pulls melee out, but that didn't work in his favor. Both teams are fighting for the power up and MacGuffin. Goonchamp with the MacGuffin and the power up getting the blue, and probably will be pushing through the shaft area and the mega.
If he can navigate his way through the hellish path that's laid bare by Liquid. Waz now with a very quick run. Gets the call, I think. Red's coming up. Grab that. And then we'll make a real go of this. We only need to hold through overtime. Oh, getting caught out in the midfield. Will take down Messick, but from range he's being pelted with an MG. Oh, meets Messick again, and you can see it's a tough day to be a MacGuffin runner.
It's a tough day, and the entire fight was more of who will get the MacGuffin and when. Luckily for the egg control team, they kept on spawning by the enemy base, giving them the upper advantage of getting the MacGuffin. It's being recapped instantly. Was handling it throughout the middle of the map. This could be a quick cap. That's if... Wow, okay. That was great. That was a great attempt. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. But if it did, it would have looked super, super cool. All we have to do right now is just
once again, the Hang coming up. Gets dropped by Goonchamp. Messick on there as well. Oh, they've almost done it. I can't believe we're seeing 99-73. So many times I thought Team Liquid should have ended this, but instead Egg Control, ever so tenacious, are still in this game and with a good-looking cap.
I'm happy that Egg Control is not letting the pressure on theirs get them. They're playing at their best right now. They're giving a Team Liquid an extremely hard time. It's almost 99-99. Was hitting those very, very crucial shots. If Goonchamp manages to get the kill here, he could be winning the round for this team. But it's a chaos right now. Everybody fighting for that MacGuffin, trying to get in base. Rafa's going to be the one that's going to take it. He's getting challenged from Timtering. 2 players, 3 players chasing him. Is he going to make it? Potentially, yes. This
maybe
is crazy.
I think it speaks for itself, guys. One last
speaks for
touch,
itself, but
maybe? No.
You cannot take that away from Egg Control. They played amazingly to the very end. They played really great. It's going to be going to the next round. It's 1-0 for Team Liquid so far in this matchup. And let's see what Egg Control can do in this situation.
Oh. Messick trying to get some damage done, making that pick a little bit cleaner, but yeah, gonna get bullied away. It's gonna be a throw. I'm not quite sure I can follow, but Waz with an RJ, and it will be the cap as well.
If I'm not mistaken, that was 3 Team Liquid players. Sorry, 2 Team Liquid players behind each other. It was the Hang that died, and then Waz was right behind him to intercept it just in case, and then rocket jump to Banana just to get the cap. And that was just a beautiful play by Team Liquid.
Dropping down is Waz getting the damage done. And already we're seeing a pretty healthy cap from TL. Hoyt had the power up. the power carrier on the side of egg control does keep falling though, and it's the Hang who is going to have it for the majority of the duration. Yeah, great rocket. 50 bubbles here. Already now 50 points on the board. And looking a little bit more like Marina now.
This is not looking good, especially with how long the power up has been dropped for and nobody picking it up. It allowed the Hang to carry it for a little bit longer. And look, it's 70, almost 75 to 0. That's a huge change between last round and this round.
85 already, and it's going to start looking a little bit desperate from Egg Control as they need to get on this point. They really only have one more chance at a concerted attack. Are they going to set up for it? It's just going to be Messick on the low ground with the shaft, trying to get it done. Looks like he's going to get the pull and throwing it away as well, but intercepted by Waz, who's now going to bring it back, and that's going to be overtime. Once again, Hoyt on the point. Can touch. Can stay alive. Getting crucial frags now. Hoyt, the man, the myth, the legend, running away. Going to pick up the red. Waz is chasing, though. Good rocket from him. Goonshamp now has to be the runner. And can RJ up? Are they going to get a cap? I think they might. Rafa on the point ever so low. Dropped. And it's not over yet, folks.
It's not over yet, and it was so beautiful just to see what Egg Control did with how they were holding back Team Liquid in their own base. They were capping the point, and you had two guys defending the player on the point, just defending it so beautifully, and that managed them to get the MacGuffin to their base.
He did. Was looking to get the cap indicator in hand. He could end it right here, right now. Misses the pincer. There's the touch. The Hang is there to help him, and a great spawn from Waz as well. The jump from Hoyt. He's gonna touch it, but he's gonna die just as soon. Goonshamp, it's a similar story, and they go like lambs to the slaughter. One more touch. Oh no, it is over. 2-0 Team
2-0.